Okay, so we've got our first physical immunes here. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, it does break their immunity. Doesn't do much to them, but yeah. Okay. I think those guys are literally just the 100% immune guys. Like, even 1% reduction will knock them under that. I haven't marinated an... well, I haven't marinated an onion to eat it by itself. Technically, making stews and stuff like that would be sort of marinating onions, but... Here, you amp damage us, we'll amp damage you back. And there, well, we've got a bunch of fire mages, that's probably why. And we get more fire mages. Okay. I do want to... Actually, we want to keep the fire mages, now that I think about it. I shouldn't have been summoning more to try to get rid of them. We want them for the end game. But anyway... stat-wise, enough strength for gear, vitality for our stuff. And since it was part of the question, the gear we have... This is Project Diablo 2, by the way. So these are going to be slightly different than what you're used to. We've got Arm of Leoric, we've got Haemos's Adamant, we've got Tarnhelm, a really shitty amulet, Lidless Wall, which we just found. We've got Bitter Tread, which is going to be just Magic Find Boots for us. It has a little bit of lightning resist. We've got Blade Buckle for the belt, which is... This is the improved Project Diablo 2. These both are different in Project Diablo 2. They're actually useful here. So, yeah. Way better than vanilla. And we've got some Replenished Life Rings with just crap on them. And Resist Gloves with Magic Find. That way we can get more stuff! Ouch. That... Nope, don't bite me. I think we might need to teleport in there to get everyone through the door. So, let's go there. Sitting here having a conversation about items while my minions are just having a bad time of it over here. I feel bad for them, but at the same time I don't, because they're undead. They don't give a crap. They are literally skeletons. They don't even have brains. They have no organs. That'll sell for good money. That'll sell for okay money. That'll go on the... Throw it on the ground. And is that going to be any good? It is not. Maybe we'll find a +1 amulet. Yeah. The Summoner is like the perfect streaming class. Not a really good recording class, because he's going to be just... He doesn't really... Oh, we've got that guy. Ooh, this seems like a good challenge. Oh, and there's 2 of them in there. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yes. Let's go ahead and... We will go ahead and get a revive since we still have that. Oh god, it's all ghosts. Okay. Let's go ghost revival. Go fight them. There should have been a lightning boy in here as well, so... Beauty of the Summoner. Was there not a lightning boy? There was not a lightning boy. This area on level 2 is supposed to spawn the dude that shoots lightning from his mouth, so... I guess that didn't happen. That's how that area forms, so maybe it's just a thing that they... Oh, let's teleport over here. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into by teleporting into bad places. Go get them, boys. Oh, let's see if they can find their way around. No? You're just gonna die? That's fine, too. That ghost is having a bad day. We revived the dead that was already dead before. Just because we wanted to, and then... Yeah... He gets shock treatment afterwards. That has got to be some kind of hellish unlife. I have to say I do like their ghost design, though. It makes me think of a bird. So. And he's healing quite quick, too. Just naturally. What am I? Oh, scam likely. No, I won't answer that. Thank you. Like, why am I getting a call right now? Nah, okay. You say Gloomweaver, and all of a sudden, I'm like, it's a Dreamweaver stuck in my head now. Dreamweaver. God. Damn it. We're just passing on song references now. Oh, goodness. It's a gloom weaver. Oh God. I'm going to hell now. Oh, goodness. Actually, technically, we can't say we're going to hell now. We are literally in hell difficulty right now. Thank you. So we're just going to pursue this further. Oh, goodness. Oh, something's got conviction over here. Please don't let it be lightning enchanted conviction. Whatever it is, it's killing. There goes the ghost. Sure, we'll do another revive. We're still using revives every now and then. It's just like, they're not that good. Fire enchanted, cold enchanted. Oh, okay, and he's not even the aura source. So that. Oh God. Yeah, that was a truck. There's the aura source. We need to get back to our teleport because he need to die. He needs to die yesterday. Good God. Oh, conviction. Pretty painful. Okay, so they're dead. We got a few things kind of floating through the walls. We did lose a mage out of that, oddly enough. Out of all things to lose, we lost a mage. And that's dead end. 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 Where is our stairs? We're not interested in too many. Oh, blessed aim as well. We're getting a lot of aura enchanted now. Oh, God. I am so sorry for your life right now. Yeah, Necromancer in vanilla maggot lair. Oh, especially Summoner Necromancer specifically. That is such a painful, like, slog. The only strategy I really do with it with a Summoner Necromancer is I'll get my Mercenary, and I'll walk up behind him, because he can't walk through you, but you can walk through him. So I walk up behind him and just sit until he starts walking forward and keep scooting him along. And just let him do all the work. That's if you're a pure summoner. That's usually the best way to do it, is just park your ass behind your mercenary, because he cannot pass through you. You can only pass through him. Sounds tasty. It's high in protein. Vanilla maggot layer cake, brought to you by Nabisco. That's the elven magic in their cookies. It's not vanilla. It's maggots. Oh. Although oddly enough, the cookies still sound good after that. Don't know why. I'm not bothered. Yeah, maggots do gross me out, but once you've I wouldn't stick them in my mouth. That still grosses me out. But maggots, I'm not as scarred by as I used to be. Because once you've had to clean them out of, like, various shelves and, like, places in a building and stuff like that, you get less bothered by them. Yeah, they are protein. Not going to eat them, though. Because they usually eat decaying stuff, and so you'll probably still get sick. Because they probably still have that bacteria in them. But anyway. There is maggot therapy. So, that is a thing. But, yeah, I've actually had maggots crawling on my hand before. Which doesn't feel good. I don't like things crawling on me. And I wouldn't go out of my way to have the experience again. But, yeah. It's one of those things like where you have, like, a mosquito on you and you just immediately swat it off. It's just... This is the... You have to remember, he also killed normal Diablo with a pure summoner as well, so... It's a fight. Could be better. I generally am not going to be using those for anything. So, let's see. I think we're up to our third row of rejuves. So that'll be a thing. Okay, so third row of rejuves. That's going to go down there for now. So, if you get normal Diablo with a summoner, like a pure summoner, you have a bit of enough stubbornness in you to get through Maggot Lair. So, yeah. Another option is just grab a bow and go with that. Oh, still debating between those two. I still think the best character to go through first time is probably going to be the assassin. Go fire traps through normal Nightmare, and then at the end, towards the end of Nightmare, whenever you start having trouble killing things with the fire traps, switch immediately over to lightning traps and death sentries, and just as you're going through the areas, drop 3 lightning sentries, 2 death sentries, and just keep slowly moving forward. Slowly moving forward. If you can, pick up a lower resist wand as well, and you are good. So you'd have Spirit on your main and lower resist on your secondary. But it is worth noting on your summon Necromancer, since you're in Nightmare, watch out for Crystal Swords and Broadswords. You can turn them into spirits if you have Ladder Rune Words enabled. So hopefully you have Ladder Rune Words enabled, because that would be an easy +2 skills for the summoner, which makes things a little bit easier. Okay, come on up here, guys. You can stop hanging out down at the bottom. There, good. And we'll even revive one of the lightning boys. Go for it. Oh, and it's just normal Berserk Dark Shamans. Okay. Okay, so they're really distracted by things. But they're slowly making it through, because these things keep getting revived. So I think we want to start Corpse Exploding, because that's going to be kind of our way to get these guys to stop freaking reviving. Okay, we don't have any more corpses to explode. That's another one. I'm just exploding all the corpses so we don't have any more little dudes lingering around. Come on. Let me explode more corpses. If they're exploded, they can't be revived. That's another one down. Each explosion is a little bit less annoyance I have to deal with, because we are actually really kind of outnumbered here, which is weird for a summoned Necromancer. Oh, come on. Stay down. There you go. We got him. Get him. Yep. There, we've solved our problem. We basically pulled a Neelathak. When in doubt, blow everything up. Bavarit's Keep is not bad. That'll give you some resist, at least. But the main thing I look for shields is going to be, whatchamacallit. Generally, I would be going with a Rhyme instead, but you get the runes for that from Qualkek. And that doesn't require ladder-only rune words. That just does its own thing. And I'm really surprised our Golem is actually surviving now, but they do scale with difficulty on this now. Seriously, more of these? Yeah, I will keep corpse exploding. I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah, Ancient's Pledge. Sorry. What did I say? I think I had a brain fart there. If I said like Arcane Valor or something like that, I feel kind of bad. Because I wouldn't mind fighting an Arcane Valor. Oh, Rhyme. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Rhyme is the no freezy one. That is my brain going different places. I should probably make a couple rhymes on this account too. Ancient's Pledge is you get a 3-socket shield. You actually go to Farah in Act 2 normal. You buy yourself a 3-socket kite shield. It just involves going to her, see if she has it. If she does, buy it. If not, you go back to the waypoint, go outside of town with it, like to, say, Dry Hills or something. It doesn't really matter. And then you port back in through the waypoint. She'll have new stock. Keep doing it until you find that 3-socket shield. Then you use the runes you got from Qualkek in Act 5, Ral, Ort, Tal. You throw those... Yeah, it has to be gray. Yeah, it has to be a base socketed item. I don't think you can get jewelers at that level in normal, though. Yeah, don't use it on blue and yellow shields. But Ancient's Pledge gives you massive resistant boosts. Like, it's just one of the best early resistance shields in the game. So, And yeah, they're going to be in there fighting for a little bit. Because there are shamans and stuff. Actually, I don't think there is a shaman. That guy's not revived. Oh, there is a shaman. He's just not doing his job. That's cool. But yeah, Ancient's Pledge. We will check that. Is a really, really good shield for starting out. I even actually, I think I have one. Oh, no, I put it on the mule. But I was using one on the mercenary here for a long time. That didn't have plus skills on it. No, it didn't. So we're just wandering through here looking for waypoint, not waypoint, stairs. We're still on level 1. We don't have a waypoint on level 1. Yeah. Has to be, you have to put them in it. Ral first, Ort, and Tal. How they visually arrange themselves doesn't matter. It's the order you put them on the item. Actually there was a guy on a server I was on we were doing D2. Not gonna name names because I don't know if he eventually came back to it, but he got mad about, because we told him you got to put it in the order, but he was, and I can understand where the mix-up comes from. But basically, people think, oh, they see it on the picture in a certain place, because a lot of modern games, you actually physically put it into a specific slot. In D2, you can just click on the bottom right pixel of like the space the item is in, and you can put a rune in it. So it doesn't matter what places you put them in, so just the order you put them in at. So like, we aren't using any rune words right now? Oh my god. I feel like so dirty right now. I'm not using rune words. But, and we're not even, well, we are using one here. Like this one, if you're putting the items in, you have to drop the ord on it first, then the soul on it. It doesn't matter what slot you hover over when you're putting it in. So I think that would be something that would be really awkward if you had not played older games to deal with. Because now I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think back. Like, when did that shift happen? Because I know for a long time, whenever you were, like, having items interact with objects, it was literally just a situation of, yeah, you put it on, just on the object and it just does its own thing. And then in modern games, almost all of them have the thing where you actually physically choose a spot for it. Huh. Yeah, I've accidentally put gems into... I've put it was probably the biggest loss I had. An ethereal berserker axe. I've lost like that. I accidentally put a gem in it. They're in the code. They've been data mined, basically. So all the rune words have been data mined. That's probably the best way to call it. It's not even really... data mining is just the only word I can think of to call it. Basically, they opened up the game files, and it's in a table, like an Excel sheet, basically. So it's pretty easy to get to. And there's our stairs. I see our stairs. I need our waypoint. If it's right here, I'm going to be happy. But no, there's not surprises to be found there. There are mods that add a lot of rune words. Adding rune words, like, I'm trying to think of how to compare the stuff. Adding rune words that were planned but never implemented is easy. So basically, you require less files editing to do that. That's how the rune word, like ladder rune word thing works. That's how you can activate ladder rune words on single player so easily with just one file. As opposed to, yeah, it was, even back whenever it was still new, it was being dissected like nobody's business. It was dissected on, like, the same levels as people dissect, like, StarCraft and stuff like that. So, didn't they just redo Plague and... I'm trying to remember the other one. The ones that were actually semi-implemented then removed? I say semi-implemented. They had stats, they had runes, they had all that stuff, but... Okay, so there's our stairs. We have to find the waypoint first, though, because I need this waypoint. For farming later. But, yeah. Oh, it's right here. Sweet. We got our waypoint. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff in here while stuff refreshes. We do need to reset our skills. Plague and Pattern. There we go. Yeah, those were rune words before, but there's also, like, Ice, which was originally supposed to be, I believe, an alternate to Leaf. And then there was a Lightning one as well, which was a thing like that. They were never actually implemented. There's a lot of, like, dead rune words as well, so adding to any of those, I think there's, like, 10, 15 dead rune words that you can kind of, like, mess around with. Making those active, not that hard. It just requires some very basic editing. To add new rune words, like, in addition to that, does require, like, a lot of work as far as, like, multiple files and stuff like that. So, multiple file editing. Especially if you're going to be doing something weird with them. So that's why a lot of mods, they may add new rune words, but they don't add a ton. There are some overhaul mods that have added a massive ton. So anyway, let's go ahead and reset our skills. We're at 81 strength with everything equipped. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's satisfying but horrible at the same time. I'm going to go with the same stats. Corruption is a Project Diablo 2 thing. We don't actually have any of them here. There's little red shards. Actually, I think we might have one or two. There we are. These? Yeah, I do actually have a couple. Basically, I'm not going to do this to either of these uniques, by the way, because I care too much about them right now. But basically, you throw this into the cube with an item. Most equipable items, let's put it that way, have the ability to be corrupted in Project Diablo 2. This is not something in base Diablo 2. But basically, it has the chance to add one specific trait to it. And it becomes corrupted. This can be sockets. Actually, it can be sockets. It can be, like, plus skills on a belt. It can be things like that. It's just a list of things. It's over on the wiki. There's a lot of them. But it has a chance to do sockets. It has a chance to do that little extra trait. And has a chance to turn it into just a rare item. So it becomes pretty gnarly pretty fast. And yeah, I did enough stats. Okay, so we need our teleport. We need to get that. Let's go ahead and max out our Skelly Bros. We're doing our skill reset right now, so this is going to be there, there, and there, just so we can have the corpses in case we need them. And why does it feel like I don't have... Oh, I do have all my points, okay. For a second there, I was feeling like I didn't have all the points. But it's pretty powerful. It's not something I mess around with too much. I have lost an item to it, but... And then the rest of the points in here, and we can summon an extra golem! Yay! Now we have 2 golems. And they don't do a ton of damage, but they will eventually. They're basically skeletons right now. They are extra skeletons. So let's go ahead and we are going to teleport here. Do we have any bodies left here? I'm going to just be right-clicking around seeing if we do. Okay, we'll get some bodies down here. But yeah, it's a cool mechanic. I'm probably not going to abuse it very much because I don't get enough. If I was like big on the trading scene, yeah, I would absolutely kind of mess around with it a bit more. But let's go ahead and get that on top of... Can we... Yeah, you fight the golem, not him. And we do actually just need some bodies here. Bavaret's Keep. If I'm remembering what it is correctly, I would probably just P diamond it, but perfect diamond, that is. But I can go check to make sure that it's what I think it is real quick before I give you any like really big advice on that one. Cause I can look. Bavaritz, come on, keep. Let's see. Yeah, it's the one I think it is. It's the fire resist shield. Yeah, if I was going to be using that one, I'd put a perfect diamond in it. Not going to waste runes in it, because most of the runes that would actually really be helpful for it are kind of really high end, and you'd want to save them for something better. It's a good shield, and it's a good one to find early on. It's really good whenever you're facing Diablo, but for the most part, I would use Rhyme over it usually for a similar thing. But you actually, with a perfect diamond, I'm trying to remember how much resist on the other things. You'd have basically perfect fire resist, but you'd have a lacking whenever it comes to the other resist. You'd only get 19%. Chance to block, if you, I don't know if you're in game right now or not. I'll show you right here. Chance to block. The chance on the shield is different from your actual chance. You see, this says 40% chance to block, defense there. Defense gives you your actual chance to block. The one on the shield is your base chance, and then your dexterity modifies it. Yeah, and Ancient's Pledge, I think, is in the 30s or 50s or something like that. It's higher, but you only have 3 resists on it. But, yeah, this is your shield's base block. Then it's modified by your dexterity to determine your actual block. So right now, I have nothing in dexterity, so my chance to block is 7% with a 40% block shield. So even if you have a 75% block shield, you're not going to be blocking 75% of the time unless you've invested in dexterity. And it takes a lot of investment in dexterity. Our mercenary just teleported through a wall and died. You dumbass. Oh, I wonder what he found in there. Jeez. Hi, Jelani. Welcome back. I'm gonna go in there. Hey, fight them. At least do it with your entire party, please. Oh, that's what he found. He found lightning aura guy. So there's a guy with a lightning aura in there. That's what's hitting us. Okay. And let's go get more golem mastery so we can get even more golems. Well, that explains a little bit. I can get back out. I just wanted to see what Jelani had, what he was fighting. And yeah, it's a holy shock guy, as you can see by just the tick, tick, tick of damage. I just need them to kill him. Thankfully, I think our golems are actually as tanky as our skeletons, aren't they? Yeah, you've got more life. They do about as much damage. So yeah, they're good. I think they got the lightning guy. Yeah, they did. Sweet. Thank you for the murderizing. So our golems are pretty solid right now. And we've got ourselves zip stairs. So let's go ahead and beat Act 1. Yeah, we're at 2.5 hours. I wanted to beat Act 1 before we take our first break. Amrune, yes. And then after the break, we'll start in on Act 2. So, and if you're wondering, the break is just going to probably be... There was something I was going to do at break. Oh, no, I was going to transfer at break. No. So it's only going to be a 5-minute break. I just have to get up, stretch, get drink refill. Although my drink is not doing too bad. It's about half full. I should be drinking more. But at the same time, I did drink something before starting because, well, I had just woken up. So let's take out this Dark Shaman. And I'm debating, depending on how I feel after the second half of this stream, I might actually do just not necessarily another short break, but a mid-break, like an hour break, and then do some more. Diamond was my instinct, but I've come to... Out of what you've got there, Diamond is still probably the best choice for Bavarit's Keep if you're going to be using it for a while. I would try making an Ancient's Pledge first and see if that works out better for you. Because the runes for Ancient's Pledge, you get every single difficulty. So if you need more of them, whenever you get to Nightmare Act 5, you're going to get those same 3 runes. And they're actually really easy to get from Countess as well. So let's go ahead and teleport on top of you. Go ahead and murder her. There she goes. Bye, Andariel. Mercenary's going to probably die here, but it's fine. Because he's poisoned. And, yeah, she's just going down. Poison damage only applies to your attacks, by the way. Not to your minions. There we got a kite shield. That's going to be... I forget what that is. Town portal, so we can save him. Please, nope, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. I don't want to pay to resurrect you. A potion is way cheaper. Yeah, Ancient's Pledge. You can make one from the runes that you got in normal difficulty. And we got Steel Clash. Steel Clash is a really good one. You can get this in normal, too. It can drop fairly early, in fact, if I remember correctly. Good low-level shield. Basically, better than Saigon's. So, going on Mercenary. It's basically Saigon's plus some. Yeah. Rowlort Tal. Yeah, it's a... Rune words... That is probably one of the things that I would say most new players, if you are interested in... Yeah. Yeah, same here. That's usually why when you see I transfer stuff like that, I'll actually go in and... Let's see. Yeah, I'll go in and actually, as I'm stacking it into the inventory, I'll stack it the right way. It helps you from making mistakes. And mistakes are all made, as I have made evident a few times, so... Mistakes will always be made. And the reason I'm keeping the Angelic Rings is in case I do make a melee character. Melee characters are some of the last ones I make. But that's just because I don't do super well with melee. It's generally my weak point. Because my ability to react whenever things are right in my face, not very good in this game. And we still didn't rescue Cain. Unfortunately, he's right... yeah, he's right here. So we can't rescue him in this game. So I actually have to start a new game to rescue him. But that's probably for the best because... Yeah, we want to bug Andariel. So... Unless they're speedrunners. Speedrunners are... I mean... Oh, I'm in Act 2. I need to be in Act 1 whenever I spawn in. So he doesn't come here and say, the rogues rescued me. Yeah, we still have your scroll, dumbass. But, yeah, we need to go rescue him real quick. As far as Diablo 2... I mean, not Diablo 2 players go, speedrunners are super disorganized, and their inventories always drive me nuts. But organization in a speedrun like this is, like, super bad idea, because that way so much of it... That's what a lot of my time is spent doing, as some people are apt to point out. And it let us keep the Clay Golem, which is a little bit weird. Let's get some Skelly Bros. Okay, 5 of them should be a start. Let's actually get 10. I mean, yeah, we'll get up to 8 of them, and then we'll get our mages. And let them do the work. So we can actually get some more corpses. Ouch. That was painful. Okay. It's going to slow us down. We're just trying to fight. We're going to get Cain, and then we'll take our break. So, people on YouTube are like, he's taking a break? When? What? What? This is a video. Yeah. I'm recording this beforehand. When I got to draw... Okay. I do this... in Classic, I actually sometimes do that same thing whenever I'm doing Magic Find. I'll drop charms to pick up stuff, because... Unless I have... Well, if I have my cube on me, I don't have to, but... Yeah. Yeah, charms, as you get moving along, are really good. So, let's read the charm. Is it going to be... Nope. It almost was a good circle. I like it whenever it goes all the way around the edge, and I like it whenever it does the whole, like, actual proper pentagram thing. Let's see. Feral Axe. 4-socket Ethereal. That's got to be useful for something. Oh, there's another Saigon's armor. What? Although, I have to say, I do one thing that a lot of, like, min-maxers don't. I'm neurotic about my inventory. But my stats, you'll notice I always do 5 points into something. If I was min-maxing, I would have that down to, like, single-point amounts. Measured out perfectly. But I can't do that. I like having the 5s. It makes me more satisfied to have them. Sure, I don't look in the inventory, in the stats very often. So I wouldn't see them. Like, if somebody gave me a character to try, I wouldn't care. Like, I wouldn't care if their stats were weird, but whenever I'm putting them there, I need to put a 5 in there. I even do that in other games, so. Which one did it start on? You? And we actually looked at the scroll this time, so we got it first try. Oh, it's ethereal. It repairs durability, so that's actually not bad. I think I still prefer having the physical damage reduction, though. But that's not a bad belt for its, like, auto repair. Let's grab Kane. Help! You're free now. The rogues only had to rescue you, like, 4 times. Can we kill Dingus down here? Possibly. Fear of missing out. It really is real whenever it comes to, like, charms and stuff, especially small charms and grand charms. I do have several hundred unidentified, like, large charms, the mid-size ones, on my Go Mule thing. Actually, not on Go Mule, on my laptop mule. I do still have several hundred actual charms on my Go Mule too, but it's one of those things where I'm going to probably identify them eventually. But yeah, I was gonna do a episode on that one, but the only good large charms are stat charms. Yeah, there's other ones that are good, but if you're optimizing, the optimal ones are your small charms and your grand charms for everything but stats. Grand charms are your attack ratings, your skills, they can match sort of on resists, stuff like that, where your small charms are your 320s, your magic find, stuff like that. But then you also have the whole issue of prefix versus suffix, because prefix magic find versus suffix magic find on some of the charms. It gets really weird whenever you're really focusing in on those, like, min-maxing details. I generally don't do that too much anymore. I generally just go with what works, and if it does enough damage to work, and if it's, like, fast enough to work, I don't really care about getting it to that extra, like, 10% stronger or faster. Because difference between 30 seconds and 40 seconds for me for a run is not much, because I get distracted a lot. If you find magic find charms, kinda keep them. Recommendation here. That way you can actually have a magic find character, so you can actually get gear for your other ones, so you don't have to struggle as much going through them, unless you do like I do and just do untwinked or lightly twinked runs. Because I have too good to use clubs. As a token of your gratitude, you will identify crap for us. So is it going to be a good ring? Is it going to be a good ring? We shall find out in a second. It's not. But yeah, magic find charms. Generally, life charms are pretty good too. You'll want them in the late game. And I need to be careful. I almost just socketed that. Let's put that there. And this belt is going to be better than that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, organize my inventory a little bit, and then I'm going to go take a break for about 5 minutes. And I will see you guys in, well, about 5. minutes.